Interstellar night space, no one else sees. In the underground, we're living low key. Can give you peace here in your mind. And as I found no place in the dead of night to come alive. Life is waiting on the other side. Follow me into the underground. Watch the world changing as the sun goes down. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the underground. Follow me into the
Blink Plum. How's it going, Faceless Angel? What's poppin'? How we doing? Not exactly centered here, are we? That was a little better. Okay, let's get into the connections like right away. How are you today? And get that music going too. Can I say a horrendously miserable joke? Sure, as long as I mean, like, I guess even if it is self-deprecating, it's up to you to say it. But you are free. Okay, let's shuffle it up. Gigi? Why was 6 afraid of 7? I don't know why. Because you know what? I think I have heard that variation of it. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7's a 6 offender. Yeah. It's not 7, 8, 9. And it's not so this is a solid one. This is a solid one. Okay, brace, pipe, sound, lucid and clear, and sound, as in mental faculties. Lucid, sound, clear, and right, I would say. It's probably the last one. Sensible, yes. Impossible. Sorry, no way, impossible, and never. I mean, just different ways to tell people to fuck off. Yeah, in your dreams. Fever, brace, pipe. Ooh. Volaire? What the fuck is Volaire? Volaire. Tilde is a key on a keyboard, but I don't think that's what they're looking for. Yeah, I don't know I don't know any of these three, and I don't know what the fuck Gigi has to do with anything. I'm thinking like subtract a letter or add a letter. It's a terrible roller coaster model? Damn, nobody knows that. Looky there. Oh shit, you've been a mod for a year. Hell yeah. I didn't even know they kept track of that stuff. Congrats on a year. Brace. Fever. My condolences. Should I join? Twitch just sent me a thing for a moderator club. Oh, that's kind of neat. I don't, what does joining get you? Witchcraft. Sorry you had to put up with it for, yeah, you gotta deal with me for a whole year. Fever Dream, Pipe Dream. But I don't see two other dreams. Unless for some reason these have anything to do with dreaming. Brace. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Dream might have been the bait with Lucid Dream and maybe a Clear Dream or something like that. I joined a Discord. It will give us the ability to sometimes speak with staff and they will host talks, seminars, and trainings. Shit like that. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I guess you could just join it and then not really pay attention if it's not your thing, I suppose. Okay, if I remove letters, I could do like tide. Carrot could be spelled differently with an A. DJ Ribeye and Onions? Oh, that's not bad. That's not a bad one. That's what you're making today, isn't it? Wait, isn't there a Frank Sinatra theme? Sorry? It will be dinner. Mmm. Carrot. Brace? No. Volaire? Volar? Volari? Spent 65 bucks on three steaks. Dude, food's getting expensive, man. I don't know. Yeah, steak's always been pretty expensive, but like food is genuinely. I was like, chicken's fine, but I was at the store the other day and I'm like, why the fuck is the cheapest like type of beef $6 a pound? Like, what are you guys doing? This used to be like 350. Okay, what is the connection here? What is the connection here? I might be able to help out. Is this related to the Frank Sinatra song? Oh, they are Sinatra songs. Okay. Um, I guess I could go with Fever. I don't actually know. Yeah, looks like Song of the Year nominees at the first Grammy Awards. Go fuck yourself. Why would anyone know that? Sorry, I wasn't around then. Lots of sanctions and bullshit from different state governments. Yes, the states did it. Pipe, brace, tilde, and carrot. Yeah, now that I know what the pipe is now that you say it, but I don't know that I've ever really seen anyone call that pipe. But I guess pipelining, it uses the pipe in like coding. Typographical symbols. Yeah, yeah. I probably should have gotten that. That's not too bad though. Pipe is the vertical bar. Okay. Let's go fling. Fling. One of these days I'm gonna get one of these in one and it's gonna be crazy. Today is not that day. So this is very possibly a double L word. I'm gonna go shale just to see if we've got some other vowels in here. We do have an S blank ILE. Style, smile. I mean, I'm gonna go smile, but it is, at this point it's a crapshoot, right? It was indeed smile. Turn that frown upside down. I'm angry, but I'm also upside down. Sorry, I don't have anything to hang off the ceiling from, so it's a little hard. Here, maybe I could do this. There, now I'm happy. Uh, okay, let's go Malaysia. That's not, yeah, I knew I missed a Y in there. I just didn't feel like fake. Wow. Bordering Malaysia. Okay. Polynesia? I don't know what's over here. Pretty sure Polynesia reaches over here, right? Or am I mistaken about that? There's not too many options. No, I didn't mean Bolivia. What? I'm definitely spelled Polynesia right, but Indonesia. Why are you not typing Indonesia? It is indeed Indonesia. That's probably what I was thinking of when I typed Polynesia. Dingapore. Well, we got it in two today. Glad I decided to go over there. All right, Dave, is it time? Is it time for you to show up, Dave? It is not. Not Europe. Top 400. We are before 2014. We are not solo. We are not hip hop. But it is all male. So rock, pop, potentially. Any of those could work. I could just pick like a Disturbed here. Maybe Disturbed's probably not top 400, are they? Queen? Could be Queen. I can see Queen. Oh, UK. Sorry, that's my bad. Should have seen that. Four members, so not Backstreet Boys, but it's also not rock. After 1978. Four-member male. Probably US. It could be metal, it could be country. Could be pop, although I think it's a little less likely to be pop. It could be like maybe a Maroon 5 angle. Although Maroon 5 is probably 5. I don't know if they're still 5 at the time this thing was made. Nah, Maroon 5's probably classified as rock as well, even though they're kind of, whether they're rock or pop, who the fuck knows? Really depends. I would think pop, but I genuinely don't know with this list sometimes. They might even be alt for all I know. I'm gonna guess and just see. Oh, Maroon 5 has 7 members. How silly of me. It's not pop. We are in the late 90s, early 2000s. 97 to 2001. 97 to 2001. Not pop, not rock, not hip hop. That sounded like a very Civilization song, yes. Now that I'm... Hmm. So, it could be country, but I'm struggling to think of late 90s country. I don't suppose Nickelback fits this bill. Um... No, because Nickelback's Canadian? Oh. The more you know. Disturbed? You do think it could be Disturbed. Okay. System of a Down? I don't know when System of a Down came out. I'm gonna go Disturbed to see. We are looking at metal. We are in the late 90s potentially. Like it goes all the way back to 97. So it is possible it's System of a Down. We are before 2000 at this point. And as far as like popular ones go, I feel like System is probably up there. They're definitely metal. I'm gonna go System. Yeah, System of a Down it is. Hell no, System of a Down is an alt. Pretty good stuff. All right. We need to find something to replace the between dull. It's fun, but it's also like, I'm gonna be real, it's pretty fucking easy. Ooh, we're like an A or a B word. Basic. Oh, I did not mean to put the plural of base. What the fuck is this? Apply. Apply. Maybe, but honestly, I didn't expect there to be this many A words. Um, apply. Sure. Okay, we still need to go further than that. Along, perhaps? No, that goes too far, although wasn't too far off either. Um, elope? Elope? What is elope? I know elope. Aloof? Could be aloof. Aloha's too early. Not aloof. Aloof is the next. Oh, fuck off. I thought there might be another word in between the two. A lot, but with two O's. Elope. I don't know what this word is, but I'll guess it. No, it's not a word. Okay. Allure? Apparently, we've kind of hit the wall on where these words can be. I'm trying to actually come up with where the next one is. Allure? There's no way that's a word, right? Allots. Wait, what is allots? Like, I know with two L's. Um, I mean, allowed is the next one I can think of. Cool. This is quite the deviation in theme from the previous song that was requested. We went from praising the Lord to choke me. All right, we're looking at a $5 or $6 common. No scaling, so it's not going to be Red the Bus, so it's probably not a $6 common in the first place. $5 common? I mean, it could be any of the gluttonous jokers or any of those. Okay. S the blank. Wait. S. Sometimes you see the blanks and you're just like, wait, what the fuck is this? It's not Saki Busky. Shoot the moon? Yeah, I guess it has to be Shoot the Moon. Shoot the Moon is common. Yeah, Shoot the Moon. Get it in 3. We got the incandescent light bulb yesterday. Let's see what we can do today. The blank blank, also referred to as blank blank. The blank blank, or blank blank, was the blank of the blank blank from the blank of blank in blank until the blank blank in blank. This is an empire of some kind, isn't it? Yep. Okay, what empire? From the blank. Yeah, it was time. It felt like the rise and the fall was kind of what the first sentence was getting at, so it's an empire. Mongol Empire, also known as the blank, the Mongol Horde. I could see it be Mongol. Mongol. Nope, not Mongol. Until the blank blank in blank. The empire was blank on blank blank blank. Feels Asian. I don't think the Trojan Empire was a thing. I'm kind of feeling Asia here. No, not Asia? Hmm. By the blank, 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 blank in Asia and the okay, so we're probably in Europe then, indeed. Yeah, we're in Europe for sure. I could go German. Yep, German Empire. The German Empire, also referred to as Imperial Germany, the Second Reich, or simply Germany, was the period of the German Reich from the unification of Germany in 1871 until the November Revolution in 1918, when Germany changed its form of government to a republic. This was this when Bismarck was around? No. Maybe? Maybe. Can I control F Bismarck here? Oh yeah, there he is. Otto von Bismarck. I was right. It was like, it led from Otto von Bismarck into it. I guess, yeah? Alright, last one. Spire. We're about to play the Spire, so slay the Spire. What am I feeling today? This singer is known as Bismarcky? Huh. This next song or this one? Let's go double energy. Uncommon, 1 or 0 cost defect. Hey, thank you for a bit. You know there is a Slay the Spire 2 Spire Duel with many game modes? I went and looked for a Slay the Spire 2 duel and it sucked ass. But maybe I found the wrong one. Like, it was just, it wasn't internally consistent. Like, if there were ever keywords, it was only referring to the card itself and not about what it did to other cards, but it wasn't always true either. Spiredle.net? I'll see if this is... Yeah, this was the one I saw. This one was hot ass. I didn't like it at all. Blizzard? This not... yeah, Blizzard's an attack. This is 1 cost. It's not exhaust. Sure. Okay, it's not an attack either. We're looking at an uncommon 1 cost power that either has Frost or Channel. Either has Frost or Channel. Hailstorm? No, Hailstorm wasn't in the first game, was it? No. Just Storm? Yeah, Storm works better, eh? Channel Lightning. Yeah. Storm. Oh, my bad. It's a different uncommon 1 cost power for the defect that channels and has lightning. I didn't even realize there was a second one, to be honest. Whenever you take unblocked attack damage, static discharge, is that what it is? That's the other one. I don't know why it came to me in the form of the exact wording on the card, but... Alright, we can try this one again. I'll give it another crack. Maybe they changed it up a little bit. But the problem I had with the keywords was that the keywords weren't always, like, exactly true. I didn't like it. We can start with, let's start with an Envenom, and I'll show you what I mean. Envenom, silent, less than 2 cost, upgraded, but you can see that despite Envenom clearly having the keyword poison on it, they don't actually count it as a keyword in this game. It only refers to keywords that affect the card itself. So, like, if this card were ethereal, it would have the keyword ethereal. Also, it targets self. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so it's not a power, it's less expensive. It's not the silent. I guess we could go to, like, the Regent. Alright, this was a time of music when there was, like, a whole music video leading up to a song. Let's go with, like a Regent attack. Maybe like a minion strike or something like that. Minion dive bomb or something like that. Let's go like a minion dive bomb. It's a token. Okay, so that it's not a token, but that's what they consider these to be, tokens. How's it going, Gunnar Femboy 6969? Okay. The rarity is also considered token. And target is any enemy, but it's not target self. It's not target self. This is not what it is. Just call me Fem for short. Okay. Hello, Fem. So this is a 1 cost strictly. It is a 1 cost rare. It is a 1 cost rare attack. Here, let me zoom in for you guys just a little bit. That might make your jobs a little easier. 1 cost attack, rare. Upgraded, most likely also 1. It is not targeting any enemy, so it could be targeting all enemies, which would make something like... No, Echoing Slash is a silent card. This is not a silent card. Hang. Hang is in any enemy, right? I'm pretty sure Hang is in any enemy. Conflagration. I do like Conflagration. But here's the issue with Conflagration. The keywords are not exhaust or none. The keywords are not exhaust or none, so it can be neither Ashen Strike, because Ashen Strike does not have any keywords, even though it talks about exhausting. It itself does not do anything with exhaust. So it's not that. So we're looking for a card that actually has one of these keywords. I'm thinking like a Retain or a Sly, maybe. Maybe random enemies. Maybe we're looking... No, it can't be Sly because that would have to be a silent card every time. So we're looking at Retain or Innate. Could this be, it's rare as well, though. Crash Landing targets all, but Crash Landing isn't exhaust... It doesn't have any keywords. This is going to be something that's Innate, Retain, maybe Unplayable, or Ethereal. The fact that Ethereal is available does make me tend towards maybe a little bit of Necrobinder. Dying Star is Ethereal. Dying Star could work. Yeah, I like Dying Star. Yeah, there we go. Dying Star it is. So there you go. It'll be weird getting used to this one, but I'll throw it in there for now. I'll throw it in there for now. We'll switch off the old one. I need to get used to the new one anyways, so. Shatter could have been a decent pick too, actually. Although Shatter I don't think has any keywords either, does it? I don't think it exhausts. You should try the other game modes on it. Sure. I'll try one other. One other. Name the buff or debuff from its icon. That seems. I mean, this is the Haunt. Yeah. Ta-da! It does not have keywords other than evoke. Okay, but that's not it yet. That doesn't count as a keyword here. It evokes all orbs. Nope, it's got to be something that the card itself has. Not any necessarily effect that it does, like applying poison or evoking orbs. Those aren't relevant. But if you like play the card and the card exhausts, that is the exhaust keyword. So like as a good example, something like ooh, I had one in mind and then I forgot it. Like a card that exhausted other cards but didn't exhaust itself, cleanse. Like that doesn't actually exhaust, but it exhausts other cards. That doesn't have a keyword in this game because it doesn't exhaust. So were you gonna load the relic? Okay, that's lava rock. I only need a third of that picture. So second wind would be none. Yeah, burning pact also none. High five. I mean, I'm pretty good at recognition. Recall can be difficult. Potions. It's a shiv. Shit, it's not called a shiv though. Cunning? Cunning potion. Bestiary. Phantasmal Gardener. Okay, we did all the other ones. All right, let's go over to gameplay. Now, I will say, I need to use the restroom. You think it would be a good idea for me to just run ads now so that we don't get any ads for the next 90 minutes? Seems like a pretty good time. I have an idea. 30-second full for the Niao bonus. I haven't even beaten A10, though. Aren't I just gonna get trolled? Am I not just gonna get my shit rocked? I do like the idea of community polls for things like Slay the Streamer. I don't know if you guys have seen Slay the Streamer before. Some streamers played that for Slay the Spire 1, where you would just let the community pick your card reward every time. That's fun. I like that. That's good engagement. But I haven't even beaten A10 yet. Do you not have trust in your chat? No, very little. Why? My chat posts like 50% meme songs. Like, why would I trust them with Slay the Spire 2? It's like 60% hate watchers. I actually do want to go to the restroom. That being said, if you guys want to see me pick a particular character, you can just post a message in chat. I'll read them when I get back. I'm gonna run ads real quick, and then we won't have to see them for like 90 minutes. Unga Bunga Chad run? Ironclad run? Okay. I want to see roll defect 5 times in a row. Already did that, sorry. No thanks. Alright, we want an Unga Bunga Ironclad run? Let's do an Unga Bunga Ironclad run. Let's get Unga Bunga with it. Yeah, you were there. Okay, do we take 1 of 3 for an injury? Or do we just take a random relic? I mean, a random relic it could be anything. But 1 of 3 rares could also be anything. It could be Primal Force. We could Unga Bunga. It's not Primal Force, but I don't mind a Crimson Mantle early. I do like feed. Maybe feed just for the scaling. Like, Crimson Mantle's just such a nice way to get a hurt yourself build immediately off the ground. But I'll take the feed. We'll take the feed. A little bit of extra healing. Alright, where are we going? Okay, so I immediately see a late shop, triple elite, triple campfire, with an early shop as well. I mean, I guess I could always pivot off for a 4th elite, right? There's actually quite a few shops on this path. I could also pull this way instead, take an extra fight. I don't mind that. Take an extra fight over the 2nd shop. I am giving up a campfire to do that, though. Which, 2 campfires is probably still a sufficient number of campfires. Let's go that way. Especially on Ironclad, it's probably a sufficient number of campfires. I hate drawing 1 defend against this particular turn 1 enemy. I will double block here. Weak. Okay, this is the turn that I didn't want to draw my blocks and I drew them. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Awful start on the luck. Chances of me not drawing this in the right order are pretty limited. Bitch. Yeah, anger. Grr. Fuck you. Give me HP. Early Blood Wall's not too bad. Anger could make for a really good Unga Bunga build once I get it going, but I guess it plays a little too slow for my tastes. Blood Wall me. That's solid. Okay, so I could strike. Yeah. It's probably the proper move. Oh. Gross. I'm slimed. Totally okay with that. Can I bash into feed the middle guy? No, but I can bash into feed the back guy. Nom. Delicious. And you're dead. Early Whirlwind? Nah, it's gotta be Pommel Strike, right? Pommel Strike's just such a solid card. Whirlwind gets me, like, some AoE, but I'm not actually on that energy shit yet. Tremble's, like, fine. It's good. I think what makes me like Pommel Strike so much is the upgrade. The draw 2 cards is just, like, really solid. It's also got that, the synergy with, I forget what it's fucking called. This is a fight that I might just, like, spend that. This is a fight you don't want to stick around for too long. If you can help it. Yeah. Pommel, strike. Soldier Stew. All cards containing strike gain replay 1 this combat. That's fun to keep around. I'll take a Rage. I do need to find some card draw to make full use of that, but for the time being, it's a nice free block on the turn that I draw it. Like this. Fuck off. And I'll accept that. This is a non-minion enemy, so I can't use it on him. Okay. Take a little damage. You gotta slowly chip that guy down, right? Now that I've shuffled, I'm okay with letting that guy live. Why the fuck is this guy hitting for 16 this turn? Since when did this guy hit for 16? We'll go block, block, strike. Yeah, do your dazed thing, I know. I'm angry. I don't care about that front guy anymore. I mean, technically that's a little better. I mean, even that I'm not sure about. Might not have been. Once again, hitting for 18. Shame I drew my little things. I was trying to get off my feed, and I was punished marginally for it. I guess because I get the feed off, it's not that bad. We're scaling. Unrelenting isn't, like, crazy here. It's good with Bash. Everything else is, like, whatever. Bloodlet me. Also, the one question mark was another fight, so we're actually doing 5 back-to-back fights. Give me the Swifty here. Rage. We'll go here. I'm getting thwangled. I don't think we have lethal here. No, not quite. I suppose I could have popped my other potion. I don't think that was actually smart to do, though. Nor is bloodletting to just feed for the damage. Okay, that was worth it. Take the 3. Now 6, but only if I let you. Which I will not. Delicious, thank you for the HP. Yeah, we block. Sure, I could have raged, but why? Shuffled back into another bash. Cool. Oh, by the way, yesterday I did a clad run. Took me out bonus that gives glam. Got to dominate for glam on floor 1. Oh yeah, that's, I mean, free run. Freest run ever. Alright, we're gonna be resting here. I might take an Iron Wave just because it's a solid, like, card. It's one of those cards you just kind of need to take just to make sure you have it. Hello, good sir. I am going to drink my Soldier's Stew against you. I'm Bloodlet. We're gonna defend once. We're gonna bop, bop. Of course I would draw the absolute worst fucking cards possible. I don't think I'm going to be allowed to get feed off. But I could try. I'm not going to. That's 14 damage I want now. The next run, I did a Necro run where I got the double damage enchantment on Berry Plus, which did 126 by default. I sure love drawing cards in shitty orders. Bash right near the bottom? What else is new? At least we survived, though. Armaments, that's the easiest choice of my life. Transform or upgrade? That's actually a good question. I'm pretty sure I'm on that transform shit still. Transform a strike into? Cascade. Okay. You have my attention. Kusarigama. Definitely on this. Definitely a rest as well. Not upping armaments? No, because transform is something that you don't get very often. Upgrades you can do several different ways. I feel like transforms are not nearly as common. It's probably just membership card, right? Like, yeah, I am concerned about the fact that I still have my injury, but membership card's too good. Rupture probably would go hard as well. We are starting to put together a little bit of a hurt myself deck with Bloodletting Blood Wall. Like Rupture. Okay, can I take 2 elites? Well, considering that whatever this is probably going to be like half of an elite in and of itself, I think I'm more inclined to take 2 elites. Let's go Rage, Armaments, the Rupture. Rupture, Iron Wave. Hurt myself. Bonk you. Couple more times. There you go, brother. Get Kasadi'd. Blood Wall here 1,000,000% of the time. And then bonk you. And I mean, I'd like to Cascade. Oh, wait. Strike Feed is lethal. Nice. Pendib. Ooh. Okay, Hell from Beyond is just not that playable for us. Even Evil Eye really isn't that great for us. I'd like to take Evil Eye, but I'm not exhausting cards. It's not really a thing I'm doing. Unless I'm playing Feed or I happen to have Ascender's Bane in my hand on that turn, Evil Eye is just not doing anything otherwise. Shrug is value. Shrug is value. Shrug isn't like the highest value, but Shrug is value. I do think Shrug is probably worth taking. Shrug is interesting. I don't like it as much as Pummel Strike as far as do thing plus draw card, because the upgrade doesn't actually make you draw 2. It just gives you a little more block. I think it is slightly lower value, but it's not that much lower. Random potion or a remove for a guilty? Remove for a guilty. Remove my injury, replace it with an injury but goes away in 5 combats. That sounds pretty great. Alright, and the frog. Well, I drew nothing but block this turn, so I guess I will play all my block. Get the parrying shield damage. Give me the Shruggy. Okay, we bash, we bloodlet, we Iron Wave block, and we do at least full block. We get the parrying shield again. Could have also used block pot on turn 1. Oh, true. That would definitely have helped, right? There we go. Now I can. Sure. 2 strikes. Bop, bop. There's my Rupture at the very, 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 very bottom of the deck. Okay. We're gonna focus second guy here. Rage, double strike. That's 10. We're taking 18. Block potion's not exactly getting full value here, so let it ride. Okay. We have the option to Armaments Cascade. Make it X+1, yeah? There we go. That's not bad. Get some extra block in there. Got some strength out of it, too. Okay, we get our feet off. That's nice. Nom! And then we do this. We go bash, or do we blood wall? Blood wall does give us a strength. We are drawing completely fucking dead next turn. I'm gonna Blood Wall here. So that next turn doesn't feel as bad in case I need to block pot. I don't, thankfully. There we go. That'll do. And infections do give us strength for rupture, because that is still happening on our turn. Which is interesting. You can go. And that's full block. Nice. And you are hooked, brother. We got through those elites without any issue. We got the free Shrug It Off and an extra Defend upgrade. Nothing wrong with that. There's a Dominate if we want it. Not that we're going super hard into the Vuln angle, but like, a couple extra strength isn't a bad pickup, you know? Like, if you happen to use it on the same turn. I think a Sword Boomerang is really good strength scaling, though. So there's something to be said for that, too. There's something to be said for a Sword Boomerang. Dom works with Vuln Pot? Yeah, but I don't always have a Vuln Pot. We're definitely upgrading the armaments here. I think I'm good against the kin, generally. Well, there's my armaments. I think I'll go ahead and use that. And we'll see if we, get lucky on the top decks. Okay. Full block. Cool. I hate ratings so much. As much as I hate 2.5 hours, 2.5 hour tests, I'd much rather do that than write a report. Writing reports was the bane of my existence in school. The bane. The bane of my existence. This is a good block potion angle, right? The energy value is higher even because of the frail. I think I will go ahead and full block, or at least mostly full block, and then chip some damage around. Never mind. I was gonna say chip some damage around, and then it went all on the same guy. Right, weakened this turn. I know how it works. These guys are minions. I should probably just play the feed, get it out of my deck. I'm going to Bloodlet to give myself a strength, I think. And I will be focusing these guys. I think that's my best option. I don't want them to get out of control. Rage every time. Slap the shit out of you. Do this. Block, block. Beat you some more. Okay, that's sort of the downturn. This does 7. Shruggies for 11. Yeah, shruggy me. And then smack the shit out of you. And go here. That's mostly blocked as well. Was your test just writing a report? Is that what your test was? Play the X+1 cards of your draw pile. Okay, so we know we can play these two if we play this with 1 energy remaining. So I could Blood Wall and then Cascade, and I will definitely strike armaments. Since it's top cards of your draw pile, it won't reshuffle. So there's no point in playing it for 3. Okay, armaments is losing its value as the fight goes on, but that's okay. We go defend, defend, cascade. Shruggies, bashies. No, I gotta write a report for a project. Oh, so like that's still an ongoing issue. Gotcha. Okay, we will Bommel. Let me Blood Wall. And then start fucking hitting this guy. I'm actually not gonna Blood Wall there. Rage. You can have the Vuln Potion this time. Go ahead and take fucking... Holy... Where'd your health bar go, brother? I'm scaling. I guess you can't say the same. Your days are numbered. The number is 0. Stoke? Not yet. or Feed 2 Electric Boogaloo? Feed 2 is just like wild work, right? Like this seems a little silly. There's not even two people to feed on half the time. Like, I think it's a not yet angle, personally. My other projects I got away with writing as I did the technical drawing and flow diagrams, but this one, without writing as I did the technical drawing and flow diagrams. So this one, everyone needs to write a different part, so now I have to write. Ugh. Yeah, it's an HP loss build for sure. But hey, you're almost done, right? Okay, do we heal twice as much, or do we have an... Oh, wait. Could I just play not yet at the start of combat? Is there something to be said for simply healing 10 HP at the start of every combat? Huh. Free not yet. Yeah, free not yet auto-played at the start of combat. It's pretty solid. Can't lie. I mean, it's better than blood, right? Like, instead of healing an extra 6 at the end of every combat, it's heal a 10 at the start of every combat. Okay, where are we going? A little bit of this into a little bit of make your choice here. I don't have enough money to really warrant an early shop. I don't mind this. I also don't mind this to take one extra fight. Just taking the early 3 might not be bad. Hello! I'm healing. I don't think there's any world where I'm getting off lethal this turn, so I think I'm inclined to just take a little bit of block and bash back. Just accept that. Yeah, almost like I only started today and it needs to be submitted by tomorrow. Oh, that's not what I meant. I more meant like in a you don't have very long left on this like semester kind of thing. Right? Like couple more months or something and then you get to move to your new university. Yeah, you are what I was concerned about. At least my shit's upgraded, so I'm not like that concerned. I also am allowed to just kind of play fast and loose with bloodletting, right? Ugh, of course I bottom deck Cascade. God damn it. The only position in my entire deck where it's not helpful. Yeah, yeah. Fucker. Dismantle, Perfected Strike. I don't really have the energy to be playing shit like Perfected Strike consistently. Not even months. I got a week of study, then 2 weeks of exams, then you're done. Hey! Not even months. How's it going, Pa? Dismantle's good. I like that it hits twice. I like that I'm getting strength to make it a little better as you go. I do need to start removing cards, but that Guilty is about to go away, which will be nice. See, I don't really care that much about losing a little HP. I care about losing a lot of bit of HP, but a little bit of HP, whatever. Ooh, you made it to vacation, did you? Definitely gonna bash. I don't know if I want to draw something that I'll regret. Oh, I didn't regret it. Sword Boomerang. Strike feed is, what is that, 9 plus 12, 21 plus 15. Leaves him with 1 HP. That's unfortunate. Well, in that case, I'm gonna block Sword Boomerang Strike. Just accept the damage. Once again, Cascade, 1 off of the bottom, and also my my dismantles right there as well. the turn after it wears off. Get out of the fucking ground, brother. Kasudagama? Oh, maybe, yeah. Hey, but now I can feed on him. I'll go ahead and call that worth. Nom! None of that. The cheese? Do I need the cheese? I guess I don't need the cards, so yeah, I'll take the cheese, but... Rage? I don't know, just play the fucking top 3, I don't care. Max health, go burr. Burr! Okay, very dead turn, very cool. He's got thorns, so I can't even attack him. Love that for me. Armaments, defend, strike. I don't know how I so consistently put Rupture on the very, very, very bottom of the deck. It's a little frustrating for sure. And he's thorny again. Can't really hit him. I mean, I can hit him with that one at least. I mean, that's 30, but I also take 33, so no. Rage, easy. I want to Cascade, but it's probably gonna be some bullshit, right? Like, we'll just defend for most of it. Yeah, I would have just top-decked feed and not killed. 26 plus 18. I mean, Kasadi will kill. Oh, wait, we've got a, yeah. We've got our pen nib up. Finally, Guilty is out of there. Bully's not it. Vicious. I mean, Vicious is a little better. But, again, we only have a little bit of Vuln, right? I need Vuln before I can take cards that synergize with Vuln, or I'm just making my deck worse, right? And we don't want to make our deck worse right now. Hello, Merchant. 3 max HP, woohoo! You also don't give me, like, discounts, do you? I'm kind of thinking maybe just the Anchor. 4 block at the start of a combat is not bad. That's not bad. Flower's like okay once every 5 turns. Venerable T-set, eh. I think I'm gonna take the Anchor and that's it. There's a higher opportunity cost because I have the membership card. Hello. I don't really have any AoE for you guys, but I'll see what I can do. Let me get my skill pod out. Tremble might be the angle. I think it is Tremble. I mean, like, it could be the Blood Wall. But I'm kind of feeling Tremble here. Tremble, the guy who debuffs. Bloodlet me. Pommel me. Iron Wave. A little bit of whack whack. And get unlucky, as Sword Boomerang doesn't hit anyone, and Parrying Shield doesn't hit anyone in the back, and Kasariyama doesn't hit the guy in the back, so we get hit with the debuff anyways. And then we... probably just defend strike. And then we just see what Cascade plays. Gets rid of Ascender's Bane, I guess that's something. We're always playing that. Beat is rough. I'll just bash. And welcome back, back guy. Drew Rage. Hit that. Blood Wall. Nah. Just defend to the best of your ability, I guess. Though I'm probably going to lose by nature of getting fucked on that first turn. That was so fucked, man. That was such a low chance of happening. Well, GG. What a load of shit run. What rares did we see during that run, just to be clear? We saw a single copy of Cascade. Yeah, my draws were hot ass the entire way. It'd be like, oh, he's attacking this turn? No defense. Oh, he's not attacking this turn? All defense. It's fucking classic right there. Also, we never saw a single card reward that gave us any more than one draw. No Battle Trance, no Dark Embrace, none of that either. First 3 card rewards you see are upgraded. That is quite a good one. You know, I don't know that I've ever actually taken this, and I'm interested to maybe take it. Just to see what kind of value you get. You lost because you didn't BM the Parasite with a block pot on turn 1? Oh, is that what it is? Yeah, it has good value if you get lucky. If you get lucky. Losing a relic definitely hurts, but it is also kind of random in the first place, so who really knows? Like, if your first 3 card rewards are just, like, super generic crap, it's not exactly high value to lose out an entire relic because of that, but, like, if you get even one decent card upgraded in there, it's pretty solid. 3 elites over there, 2 elites that way. I'm kind of okay with this path over here. Ironclad's early game's the worst? Huh. I thought Ironclad's early game was pretty alright. I guess, like, I know that, like, Silent has a really good early game because of, I will double defend here. Because of Survivor. It's just, like, really high value card. I'm hitting him. Yeah. And lethal. Power potion, that's nice. Uppercut upgraded is probably the best one here. An upgraded uppercut with the 2 weak 2 vuln is just very solid. Necro and Defect have the best early games. I feel like Defect's alright, yeah. I mean, I didn't draw any block, so I guess I'm just gonna punch this guy. Colossus, though? Yeah, but it's not very good upgraded. It's like 3 block upgraded. It's like, whatever. Alright, and he comes back doing the same move. I'm nearing 200 hours, good lord. 200 hours is a lot of hours. I play a lot. I'm at 150. I play a lot of multiplayer, though, with friends. Flame Bearer... The upgraded Expectifight is actually nasty work, too. I think Expectifight on upgraded is mid as shit. The upgraded one, you only need 2 attacks in your hand to get free energy out of it. I think it's pretty solid. I'm only play when I'm with friends. Yeah, there you go. Forgotten Relic. Nah, give me a Forgotten card. Flash. Only if every card is an attack, deal 14 damage. I mean, there's worlds where maybe I get that off. It's not like the worst thing. Like here. Yeah, there you go. Oh, never mind. Ascender's Bane. I forget that that card becomes completely unplayable as soon as you hit the middle Ascensions in the first game. Bop. Yeah, I think I'll be expecting a fight. Go ahead and hold all this for me. Armament's upgraded. Cool. Alright. We're cooking. Okay, this is my 4th fight. Cool, 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 cool. We'll expect a fight. Not that we actually need it to be able to play everything. It's pretty likely that one of these guys is going to debuff next turn. I'm going to guess it's this back guy. I don't know their exact patterning, but that's what I'm going to guess. It was indeed the back guy. Okay. I guess I should have targeted middle. Armaments for sure. I might let these go through. Go here. I could stun them, but they're just going to come back stronger next turn, and I think it's better to make sure that I can actually kill one. If only you did one more damage, eh? This is end of turn? Yeah. Pop! Go here. 12, eh? Okay, so I could uppercut, defend, and then clash. Sit your dumbass back down. By the way, Soup, when you face the 2 baby eels in the underdogs, which one do you focus first? The one who buffs first or attacks first? I attack the one who attacks first. I feel like that's usually the proper one for me because I don't want to hit the thorns on the second turn. And unless I have lethal on the guy who's buffing first, then I'll attack the guy who's buffing first. Like, I usually kill on turn 2 the back guy. Evil Eye. I'm still not exhausting anything. I want the buffer dead by turn 2? So you want to kill him on turn 1? Like, I feel like I'm just taking too much damage hitting the Thorns guy. Because the guy who attacks turn 1 also attacks turn 2, does he not? Because the buff he gives himself isn't damage, it's just thorns, right? Like, you can just ignore the buff. The buff doesn't actually make him stronger, it's just a one-turn thorns buff. Just turn 3 does 20 damage total. Yeah, but if you just attack the back guy, he's fucking dead by turn 3 every time, and you don't have to worry about the thorns. I think I'm skipping there. I don't think any of those are that good. Hello, shopkeeper. Oh, we're doing the membership card thing again, eh? Unless I really want a candelabra, which I don't know that I do. I think I'm definitely taking the membership card. Now, do I want a Forgotten Ritual? I don't really exhaust things, which is, you know. And it's literally a dead card until I find a way to exhaust things, because even Ascender's Bane is like at the end of the turn, so you can't use it. It's also a skill that I cannot play. I mean, I can play it to get off Clash, but it doesn't really... Fight Me isn't too bad, but I don't like that it's 2 cost. I really don't like that this card is 2 cost. I think I'm saving here. I think I'm also resting. I feel like I'm in a good spot to maybe take 3 elites, depending on how these go. Hello, Phantasmal Gardeners. We go ahead and get this. Ooh. Hellraiser isn't exactly what I want here. Sure, it'll play my cards, but, like, I already have Expect to Fight. I think I want Crimson Mantle. I think that's really going to help with this fight. And then I uppercut, defend, and clash, and that might even almost kill the back guy, which is exactly what I want to see. Yeah. Sick. Alright. And the armaments, we expect to fight. We go lethal, strike, defend, easy full block. Full blocking again. We'll go here and here. Okay, well, I'm not playing Clash this turn. I guess I'll just super defend. Uppercut. We can easily expect a fight. Does Bash upgraded Strike do lethal? 8 plus, that would be 13 is 21. That's exactly lethal, yeah. Oh, no, it's 1 off lethal. I could uppercut to kill still. Do I want to? 9 damage. If I uppercut here... How did I miscalculate that? Oh, they get 7 block. I'm an idiot. I'm on difficulty 8 now. It used to be 6. That's where the math went wrong. Cool. Crimson Mantle's paying huge dividends over this fight. I'll expect to fight. Get to play everything. We'll go uppercut the front, flash the back. Lethal. Cool. Get our potion back, get Juzu Bracelet, which I do like. Stone Armor. How do we feel about Stone Armor? I feel like this is something you have to stack for it to be really useful. I do like an aggression. Redrawing attacks is always nice. Not that I have, like, a ton of attacks, but Clash in particular would be nice to pull back. I wish it were a skill. It would be insanely busted if it were a skill. I think I like aggression. Empty. Alright, we'll Smith up. Aggression to innate. Clash goes up to 18. Bash. Ah, hello, good sir. Let me go ahead and give you that. Armaments me. Not that I need to play Expect to Fight, but I will. Aggression, defend, clash. Yeah, we can go ahead and knock him now. Am I okay with not playing Clash? Actually, no, I still get to play Clash. Tons of damage. Tons of damage. And we redraw into Clash. That's nice. Expect to Fight. Armaments, defend, Clash, lethal. We get the Powdered Demise back. We get an Akabeko. That's a nice early hit. Spite. We don't have any way to work with Spite yet. Hits 2 times. This upgrades to 3, right? We could still try to go for an HP loss deck. I'm not really... I haven't, like, done anything with this deck. You know what I mean? This is just, like, a 0-cost 5 damage, which is not great. But if you get some HP loss stuff, it's muy bueno. Okay, front guy is who I usually target here. Is front guy the guy? Wait, who gives themselves the big buff? Is it Damp? Actually, it's Damp that gives themselves the big buff, isn't it? I lied. This is who I attack. Yeah, this guy gives himself the big buff. Okay. Armaments every time. Go aggro. Clash front, strike back. We go uppercut, strike, take the 8, be okay with that. Lethal. Hey, there's my HP loss. Soup, was your favorite beta art from Slay 1? Oh gosh, I would have to go remember some of them. Double Tap was good. Let me look at the Slay Spire 1 beta arts. Spire beta arts. Can I just scroll through these? Yeah. Let's see. There were some funny ones for sure. Especially some of the defect had some of the funniest. Double energy? Hold on, let me, there's 200 of these fuckers. Let me see if I can just scroll through and see. Those are all the defect ones. I guess the defect had the most. Was the defect the first character? The All Might Watcher is pretty nice. Become almighty. Oh, I remember this one. Live Forever. I remember this one. This was one of my favorites. The avocado as the SpongeBob old lady. Oh yeah, this one too. Sadistic nature. Yeah. I heard they're selling chocolates. I remember when they first invented oh yeah, violence. I always hated it. Decay is a chocolate bar chasing around a tooth. Writhe also was pretty funny. The three dudes with masks giving the big guy a fucking wet willy. Which one's regret? That's shame. Regret. Doubt, injury. Normality is pretty good too. Next to shame. Oh. Regret. Taking Philosopher's Stone against the birds. Regret. Safety is a T-posing ironclad in front of a question mark card. Is that Peter Griffin ironclad? For clumsy? These are great. These are great. Anyways. I think I'm still gonna go with Become Almighty, but... Okay, we got one more elite to get through. Hello. You know, I really don't get why people don't like this guy. I feel like I don't mind this guy that much. I mean, I know he used to be worse. He was kind of a pain in the ass when he put the decays in the deck, but... Well, actually, I'm pretty okay with just doing things that way. You can have that. I will expect a fight. Armaments, aggression, and you can have those. He got reworked in the beta. Yeah, I heard they nerfed him even further, right? He's 80 and takes 20 max. Yeah, I did hear that, yeah. Take another one. I'm just very damage heavy right now, which works out for me. The first time you lose HP on your turn, heal HP equal to the amount lost. It's really good. I do like an energy pot. I feel like I'm more inclined to go with that combo. Drum of Battle. Also, the new Ironclad attack animation is a banger. Did they add, like, one for the just his, like, average everyday attack? I'll take a Trumbull. It's exhaust. Great, you. Fuck this guy. Yo ho 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 ho. Welcome, thank you for 115. Yeah, I've decided I'm gonna beat the ever-loving fuck out of you, living fog. I drew attacks this turn, I'm gonna use them. And then I drew defends this turn, so I can't actually do anything, and I'm just gonna take a ton of damage. Never mind, I'm drinking this potion. Never mind, I drew, oh, holy shit. Look at that, eight skills. 8 skills. Eight skills in a row. The strike at the very bottom of the deck that I need for lethal. Only on 44. Gotta bump those numbers up. Expect to fight starving that round, and I couldn't even play any of them either. Help, help, I've been beckoned. Clash is actually providing some decent value. Not too upset about Clash. You can have that. And I would like to drink this so that I could give you some more. Alright, I've decided I'm going to be aggressive. We'll Blood Wall this game. And then you'll take 1 damage. I am now vulnerable. I think I do want to uppercut. I think I will forsake the Clash this turn. To keep the weak for the turn that he hits hard. This one. This is cool. This is a cool turn. I'll take 3, I think, so that I can, Is that every turn? Holy shit, that's every turn. I thought that was once a battle, brother. That's crazy. Well, I definitely want to get the Beacon out of here. I definitely want to weaken you. I think we're at the point where we probably have lethal pretty soon. I think I'll just let you hit me. Yeah, there's my uppercut for lethal. Which is good. Well, no, it's actually 1 shy of lethal. I was about to say, which is good because I drew 3 beckons this turn, but, that's wild, actually. What the fuck? Have you ever had a debate on Twitch? What do you mean by that? Like, have I talked to someone before? Yes. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's some bullshit. Okay. We have another chance at feed if we would like it. Or impervious. Like someone has said something I disagree with? Yes, of course. Feed, impervious, not yet. Like a fight? No. I don't care enough to have fights. Feed might be a little late to sneak in here. I'm kind of partial to the not yet again. On others? No. No, I don't. I'm not an asshole who picks fights. Break is nasty. What can Necrobinder give me that I would want? What does Necrobinder have that I want? That's the question you need to ask. Reaper form? Dance, maybe? Friendship is like, okay. But, like, you need to actually see those cards. Obviously, I don't want any Ostia attacks. I wouldn't mind, like, card draw, like some soul-related stuff, right? Those are easy exhaust cards that would combo pretty well with other things like Forgotten Ritual, right? That works pretty well. I just think that a 1 cost 30 damage apply 7 vulnerable is kind of really good. Maybe I'm crazy for that. Uh... Okay, we can hit, like, that, but that's only 1 campfire. It isn't that many fights early, which I appreciate, right? We could go 2 fights, campfire, and then we'll do 3 elites with a shop in the middle. Not picking, but like someone said something you didn't agree with, so you had a noble debate with them. I don't even know if I would say that much. Like, I've said, I've disagreed with someone, I guess. Frost Quadcast is like 34 block for 1 cost. It is like the problem is you have to kind of be going either Darkness or Frost, right? It's like Plasma's fine, but usually that's gonna super overcap your energy. There's my break, which will do almost nothing. Because it's these guys. Bloodletting. I could go Spite, Strike, Strike. This is 22. I guess I could toss my Vuln Potion just to kill this guy. And it's not, like, the worst use of it. This is, like, 10 block in a sort of fucked up way. If you, like, squint really hard, this is 10 block, right? Armaments for sure, right? And then we defend, we tremble, we spite. Okay, we get our not yet off. And then we bash. Okay, I'm disappearing like your father. What the fuck? How could he say that to me? Give me the Burning Pact. I don't mind this. We only have 2 fights before the shop. We go 1 small, then we go big. Okay, where is everything? Hey, glad I clicked there and not there, eh? Cool. 20 bucks, 2 potions, a rare and an uncommon and a normal. Molten Fist is now quite good with break. Biological father? I mean, like, you could have a stepfather. Like, what? And DJ, it was a joke. Sorry, I don't give a shit. I'm not affected by that. Don't worry. You're fine. I'm not against a second wind. I think second wind could really help pare the deck down. Oh yeah, Biofather could also be father in name only kind of thing. Thank you for the Amogus. Sus. Okay, I expect a fight. I probably should have done that after this. I guess I didn't draw any anyways, it's fine. Alright, you can have that, and you can have that, and I'll take this. Okay, die. Perish, knave. Give me that uppercut back. Ooh, unrelenting. Unrelenting is slightly less useful now that I've got break down to 1 cost, right? Like, basically it's useful with uppercut. It's just you have a lot of years to find that kind of thing. Okay, I kind of want to fight for the key this time. I could take 100 gold. Now, you do have to remember I have membership card. 100 gold is 200 gold, right? Like, in terms of actual value, I do like history course. I might like 200 gold more. Nah, you're shuffling dazed in. I'm not giving you my money. You can't have it. Over my dead body. What? Upgraded bloodletting, perhaps? Upgraded aggression would make it innate, but I don't know that I necessarily always want to draw it on my first turn, because it's good extra damage for me, but I don't know how much I rely on it. I don't know how much I want to make my first turn potentially a little worse. It's probably the best one I have. DJ, refund me? For what? You... Refund you for what? You didn't actually do anything. I don't like solo soups. Nah. You got a whole stream ended. You don't get refunded. There's my dazed. Okay. Second wind, all non-attack cards. No. Aggression, armaments. I could second wind expect a fight for 7 block. It's not exactly that great. End of my turn is when the regen happens. That's not it. I'll go here. We'll just take the damage this turn. Yeah, the nuke. That is correct. That is what I'm referring to. Okay, so we Burning Pact the strike. We draw into those, which makes me completely unable to play Clash now. But I can Blood Wall to use Spite. And drink a regen potion. And be sad that they're taking my money. No, that's not... Yes, it is 90k. It goes up every time someone redeems it. That's not going to change. Okay. We're going to absolutely decimate one particular enemy. Probably this one. Oh, he lives, doesn't he? He does live with 1 HP. Well, maybe I'm okay with that, actually. Let me go ahead and drink that. Block 10. Weak. Okay. Oh, hey, there's my dazed. We're gonna uppercut back. Because I don't think I can get lethal on 2 of them, no matter how hard I try. But I can lethal 1 of them. Okay, since I'm still weakened. You need to just get out of my sight. Finally gotten through all the various curses in my deck. I redrew Clash, which I actually don't mind. Okay, we're gonna Bloodlet. That full heals. I'm gonna Blood Wall and second wind. That's full block. Or, like, yeah, I guess I have 1 HP, but I'm taking 1 damage, I should say. We'll go here and here. We redo Clash again. Break, but we're actually not debuffed. When does this song start? Okay, so I gotta tremble and defend, and then I can break clash. Or I give up on the clash in favor of like an uppercut instead. Tremble and defend. Clash does 18, so it would do 27. I could go bash here, or break here, rather. So we break here, and then we clash with the tremble on the back. That's lethal. Actually, I am just gonna kill the front guy to reduce the damage I'm taking. I will Burning Pact the defend here. Excellent. Expect a fight. I don't know if this is enough damage, but I'm going to swing. I don't think it is, and I'm gonna be sad. Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to kill these guys? Drew my armaments, which isn't really doing a whole lot. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you much. And I can't play my fucking Clash again this turn, man. What the fuck? And I die if I don't kill that guy. I keep drawing into my dead on turns that I have my Clash. It's rough. Might have to save scum this. Oh, you finally brought back the bash. Jeez. Alright, Bloodletting's free because I healed the first time. Once again, we can't kill. But I can knock them down to, like, as low as possible. I mean, nothing's gonna help me live, right? Uppercut's not gonna save me unless I top deck Bloodletting. Nope. Give me the save scum on this one. I'm not above that. That was a really frustrating fight for a lot of reasons. Didn't I play this song pretty recently? I'm gonna skip that one. Swear to God, that song played like 3 seconds ago. Yeah, apparently I just need to target someone other than the bad guy because he's not gonna die. Okay. Blood Wall. And I know that Burning Pact is just gonna draw me into the fucking debt immediately. So I'm not gonna be able to use it. So what's the point, right? So I think what you do when you don't have a lot of AoE is you focus down one, and then before he dies, you start swinging at the other guys. Yeah, there's the debt. Drink that up. And take a whole bunch of damage, as is tradition. Bloodlet me. That's lethal. Is this lethal? 10 plus 6? Yeah, that's also lethal. I'm gonna go there. I'm taking 18, 28 this turn. What's my next turn look like? Probably garbage. Well, in the effort of not dying, then I will kill. You have been trembled, fear me. I would prefer you not do 18 damage, thanks. Okay. We can Bloodlet to allow Spite to do more. Expect to Fight is really unnecessary, but at least we get to play our whole hand. Go there. I'm probably just gonna die immediately, yeah? When everybody lines up. Okay, we get to Blood Wall for free, that's nice. But I only get to kill one enemy. Okay. So I'm taking 8 for sure, and then maybe another 14. Or 16, or 18, depending on which I want to focus. Guess I'll take the lower amount of damage, yes. There's my Sprite again. I could second wind uppercut clash. Spite's only gonna do 3. Uppercut does 9. Spite could do 4. Of course, none of these are quite lethal, though, right? I guess they don't need to be. In fact, I would genuinely prefer they not be, so that I could sort of do the exact damage I need. So, does Break not yet help me live? Barely. Depending on who I focus. Strike plus when I'm weakened isn't lethal on this guy. Burning Pact would just require, again, that I just, like, top deck. Expect to Fight could work. I could also Armaments Burning Pact and then draw 3. That would help a little bit more. Because the way I see it right now, break plus Strike could kill there, but then I die. In fact, if I'm not killing at least 2 of them, I am just dying. I can do that. But then I'm weakened next turn, and I'm just hoping that I hit right. Break, Strike, and then swing at the front, and I only have to do 9. That's not bad, right? We go break here, plus a strike is lethal, and then strike the front. Now we're living, and he's not weakening us, and all I have to do is draw literally any attacks. And I have aggression, so it's kind of hard not to. Hooray, we make it out. Fuck that fight.
Soup, I just wanted to
5
inform you
custom
that I
cards for
have
Necro
made
and
5
Defect.
custom cards for both Necro and Defect, 2 characters I was missing.
Whenever you
Feel
wish
free
to.
to take a look and inform
Sure,
me of my horrendous balancing whenever you wish to.
Look at this. You know what? We'll save the shop. We'll save the shop. We'll come back to it. I like Dismantle here now. Now, big issue. I've got fucking 7 health, and I have to fight at least another elite in a combat. That's not very doable. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, let's take a peek at these cards. Zoop. Okay, Bone Strike. Bone Strike. When you punch him with your fist. Deal 6 damage, summon 3. Seems fine. It's a pretty common card. It feels like it's easy enough to balance these numbers. Seems fine. 8 damage, summon 4. Yeah, seems like a fine upgrade too. Void Wave, 2 cost, retain. All enemies lose 7th strength this turn. So this is the retain non-exhaust version of something like Piercing Wail. The fact that it's retained does more or less justify its higher cost. I do think it's possible this is actually still too strong. But, like, at the very least, this is a very strong card. I don't know if it's OP. 2 cost is definitely necessary, because the value of retain on a card that is mostly used to counter multi-attacks can't be overstated, and the fact that it works on everyone as well. I think this is a very, at the very least, a very good card. I don't know if it's OP. I like it though. Your cards that summon 1 more. Your cards that summon 2 more. Okay. Does this work with something like Sikkim or like the not Soul Siphon, but it's what's that called? The well, maybe it is called Soul Siphon. So it works with like the power that says every time you play a soul summon. Sikkim is exactly what I was thinking. Okay. There's a chance this is busted. Not the main. This part is probably fine. This part's probably good. I might make it 0 cost instead of summon 2 on the upgrade, because summoning 2 more does make it kind of nasty with something like Devour Life. That's what it's called. Every soul summoning 3 is really damn good. Gain 2 energy, Asti dice. I have no idea whether that's good or not. Sounds good though. It's a way to get energy. Doomlight. Your cards have replay 1, die next turn. So this is sort of like Blasphemy, but not as good. I feel like I'd probably prefer a lot of the value of replay 1. If you're not attacking the enemy, replay 1 is going to be used for things like powers and skills that allow you to strengthen yourself, things like dominate. If I remember right, Blasphemy in the first game puts you in divinity, right? So it gives you triple damage. This is like that, but worse, since replay 1, when you're attacking, is going to be, most of the time anyways, double damage, right? Like, there's maybe some situations where you could get more than double damage out of that. Things like Rattle. So maybe Sleight of Flesh, for example, can make skills also deal damage. Yeah, but at the end of the day, the replay is going to make it do double damage, and if we're gonna balance it against Blasphemy from the first game, Blasphemy gave you triple damage. This is probably giving you double most of the time. Especially since you just die next turn. It's not like you can get value out of double blocking or something like that, right? Or it's a very, very weird edge case if you are. So I don't want to go as far as to say give everything replay 2. Since Doom triggers before... Yeah, but it's still only double, right? Like, I'm talking like balance. It's comparing that triple damage to this double damage. It works with a lot of skills as well, you are right, but it's still double damage. But how would you buff it? I don't want to go so far as to say replay 2. I like the retain on the upgrade, so you can choose when to play it. That is valuable as an upgrade for this. This is balanced around the fact that Necro has ways of killing enemies besides attacking. Yeah, but I'm just saying that no matter what way you're playing your cards, you're still only dealing double damage, right? Like, if I'm playing Doom cards twice, it's still twice as much Doom. And it doesn't allow you... The other value of replay that would make it stronger than just raw triple damage is in being able to double play powers that allow you to, like, double set stuff up. Right, just get double value out of a Devour Life or something, but you don't get to actually use that value because you die next turn. So you can't use that part of replay 1. It's at most double damage. So it's just like, it is a weaker version of that. It's more than double damage, it's double everything. Yeah, but what is the everything? Right? That's the question. What is the everything here that's getting you value now besides damage? If you need to kill them now, you're not getting any value out of block, you're not getting any value out of powers. It's double damage the enemy or doom the enemy. Whatever form of kill the enemy you're doing, it's double that. Neurosurge is a decent potential play if you can find Neurosurge and Doomlight at the same time, with both of them being rares. It does help you. You're probably not getting double Borrowed Time, because that's going to make shit too expensive. In fact, Borrowed Time wouldn't even replay correctly, because you can't gain extra energy? No, that's how it used to work. It's not how it works anymore. You can still replay it. Yeah, but do we want Watcher's Power in this game? No, I like the flavor of it being different. I'm just trying to balance it around that existing, right? In terms of whether the power level of this card matches the power level of that card. I like it being replay more than I like it being anything else. It's just a matter of how to balance it. Anyways, I'm not sure off the top of my head how I would change it. I do like the retain as the upgrade. Otherwise, I don't know. What was Blasphemy's upgrade again? Honestly, I don't fucking remember. It probably became 0 cost instead of 1 cost or something like that. Here, I can go look real quick. Blasphemy STS. No, it actually added retain. It was also add retain. Now, okay, you know what I'm gonna say makes this balanced? I'm thinking of the fact that it doesn't no, it's a power. Never mind, it's a power. Blasphemy was a skill that exhausted. Hello, Rex. So that part doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe you could get it off multiple times. Anyways, let's move on to the defect here. Spark. 5 damage twice. 1 less energy for each lightning orb you have. A little bit niche, certainly. A little bit niche. Requires lightning orbs. That's not impossible to do. But it's niche in the same way Tesla Coil is. It's good. It's good. It's fine enough. It's fine enough. Whether or not I would take this, I don't know. I don't know if I would care to have this polluting my common card pool. But it's fine. It's fine enough. Maybe make it do a little more damage. Make it do 5 damage 3 times and 7 damage 3 times and make it uncommon. Could work. Neon Matter. Gains 7 block for each unused orb slot you have. That's cool. I like that. 9 block for each unused orb slot you have. This could actually be rather OP, depending on what kind of build you're going for on defect. But it's a cool concept. I don't know if the numbers work out, but it's a cool concept for sure. 6-8, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. Yeah, you could just upgrade the damage a little bit as well. 7 block gain of focus this turn, 9 block gain of focus this turn. This is just like hot fix or focused strike or whatever the hell it's called, but for block instead. Totally fine. Makes sense to me. Darkness Mastery. Whenever you channel Dark, trigger its passive ability. Nice. I like that. So you start them a little bit stronger. Makes Dark a little faster. This is a good card. I don't know. I don't even know if I would necessarily need to change it. Just feels good. Gain 1 focus for each orb you have. Evoke your orbs, then exhaust. 2 down to 1 cost. So gain a focus, always. That's not just for this turn. Evoke all your orbs, and then exhaust. Seems good. It seems like you need to be able to play a very fast cycling deck to be able to evoke all those, and then immediately be able to start pulling them back together to make use of that focus beyond just the one evoke. But it definitely has its use cases. And it's one of the few permanent sources of focus. Feels good. Yeah. I like that one. Those are my thoughts. Stream ending? No, I was just taking a peek at those. Although the stream might be ending pretty soon, depending on how fucked I get by this next fight. Alright, I need to remove this deck. Get out of my deck. So was Darkness Mastery your favorite? I think as far as flavor is concerned, yeah. I do like those. That's a card that I looked at and I'm like, yes, this game could actually use that right now. Okay, we're definitely taking Kifuda. Where are we putting it? That's a good question. Probably Break. I'm playing that almost every time. Probably Bloodletting as well. I'm playing that almost every time. And then maybe on the Spite, since it's a 0 cost. And I'm pretty much always going to play that. Not on Clash, because sometimes I won't be able to play Clash, and then it's sad. Probably not on Bloodwall. I think it's probably just Spite. Adroit on all of those. Parrying Shield is nice. I definitely want a potion of one kind or another. Maybe a Dex pot to make sure I don't die. Draw a shitload of attack cards, assuming I can find attack cards. I'm not so attack card centric that I can make use of that every time. Purity's fine, but it is draw negative. I like a Master of Strategy. I think that'll do. And we'll just have to hope for the best against this elite. It's you. You're doing 22? I drew no defense, so I'm just going to immediately pop these. Uppercut. Aggression, dismantle, probably? Or, no, I should probably be the smart person here and not yet. Trying to figure out a Hellraiser build. Pommel Strike, and then Pommel Strike, and then Pommel Strike, and then Pommel Strike. And then Pommel Strike. And then if you're feeling brave, Pommel Strike. Armaments is great to get here. Damn, bro got fucked up. Now here's the important turn. 9 times 3. Expect to fight. Bloodwall. He's doing 27. That's 25, and I'm not going to make it through his shield with these strikes, so I'm just going to play the extra defend. Full block. Tremble? Molten Fist. I don't know if I necessarily want to exhaust my defense, though. I don't think I do. Maybe one of them. Big block for him. Barely survive. There's not a lot of reason to play Bloodletting over Bloodwall here. Just hit him. And then I gotta hope I draw some damage this turn. That might be enough. It is indeed, isn't it? Because I can Armaments Aggression and then I can get my Clash off too. Nice! We actually make it out of that fight. You swing by for stakes later? Bro, if you're offering. Okay, Bully's a nice attack when we're going so heavy into the... Ooh. Prayer Wheel. Okay, do I believe I can fight B-Man? No. I don't know if I can fight these guys either, but at least I can try to fight these guys. Alright, we're gonna exhaust the defend because the spite's gonna give us block. And then we can expect a fight, aggression, tremble, and kind of lay in. Not a fan of toxic. Do you not know that you are toxic? Bloodwall feels not necessary. But maybe it is. I heal it back up. I get to do 9 times 3, which is pretty nasty. Let me see what Master of Strategy gives me. Bloodletting? Yes. That's big. Now I can play both of my Toxics and Uppercut? No, one of my Toxics and Uppercut. That's good. Ooh, yes. I want to not yet, and then second wind. We might have actually maybe stabilized. We've gained health over these last 2 fights. Dark Embrace, no. I mean, second wind into Dark Embrace is of course good, but I like a Stampede already upgraded more. And those are a skip. Alright, let's see what we've got in the shop here. Who's our fight? Krabby? Enchant 3 attacks with Sharp 3. It's not really it. Like, Bully's fine. Ooh, Fruit Juice. Yup. Kasarigama is, of course, good, but I'm kind of feeling the... Maybe I even do this and I don't actually rest? I drink both of these? Yeah. I like that. Maybe another Molten Fist as well. We drink you. We're at 46. That might be enough. Assuming I have a good smith. Otherwise, I will just heal. I guess I don't have, like, an amazing value smith. Let's just rest it. There we go. 71's pretty good going into the crab fight. First turn clash, eh? Go here, go here, go here, turn around. Solid. Got the clash back again. I could second wind, but I don't want to lose the blood wall, so I think I go blood wall, second wind, clash to turn around. Why isn't Hellraiser working with Pommel or Twin Strike? It should. I don't think that's a bug. I've never seen that bug. Well, that's kind of an unfortunate turn to draw my Molten Strikes. I'm just gonna hit this guy. I'm not playing the Molten Strikes. I want to actually get them off. Let me go ahead and get my Master of Strategy here. Definitely a break turnaround. And I'll probably bully. Am I okay with exhausting to draw a couple? Yeah, I'd say so. Tremble. I don't really need these cards. Do I block for 3, though? That's probably not even worth the effort, right? I think I just apply and just take the 31, as it were. Did it change if I'm on beta and not alpha? No. I don't believe so. I don't remember it doing so anyways. Okay, we stampede every time here. Defend. We double that up. And then we're gonna turn around. Because we are taking a bunch of damage again. I armaments, I not yet. I think I'm already facing the right direction, so I armaments not yet. I turn around to bully for 1 billion damage, and then I turn back around with Clash, yeah? Hit for 93. Is that lethal? No, it's not lethal, but damn if it isn't close. Is that worth taking the extra damage just to, like, almost kill him? What's coming up here? I've got a Dismantle coming up. I've got Break in my deck still. Let's turn around. Let's not take the extra damage. Oh, never mind. We turn around anyways. They were like, nah, you're turning around. Okay. Bloodwall and Burning Pact. Okay, hear me out. Do I Burning Pact the Bloodwall? We expect a fight to gain 5 energy, which, if I'm not mistaken, is enough. We clash here, guarantee the turnaround. We then uppercut, break. We double it with Molten Fist, and then we spite for a little bit of extra block. 10 times 2 coming in. And then I second wind to more or less full block. Not exactly, but close enough. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's that good shit. And then, got him! Holy, we made it out of Act 2 with this crap. Pact's End would give me some AoE. But 1-2 punch, though. 1 punch, 2 punch, red punch, blue punch, though. Instinct, double damage bully? Double damage bully? Double damage double play bully? Double damage clash? Powers cost 1 more, but I get an extra energy. Also not bad as a choice. Cooking at rest sites is cool, but that's not really what we're doing now, is it? Any late shops here? We could go like this. We could go... I have to hit a shop if I go either... If I go towards the middle at all, I have to hit a shop. So maybe I just hit the earlier shop. We just head right down the fucking middle. 2 campfires. 1 or 2 elites. 1 elite as the case may be. I don't love the 4 elites on the left. I'm not that strong. We're up against Test Subject. I don't mind Test Subject. He's a little bit annoying because I can't make good use of the vuln. I have to keep reapplying it. Which does make me think that the double damage cards aren't quite as good. Right, like double damage bully's great, but I do actually need to, like, upgrade. I get another Molten Fist, maybe I could do it. Hello, DJ Slay and Spire. That is me, DJ Slay and Spire. How many powers do I even have? I have Aggression. I have Stampede. That's it. 2. Maybe more energy is just better. More energy good, less energy bad. Oh, it's these schmucks. Yeah, Blood let me so that I can play Spite with Reckless Abandon. And then, I'm be real, I don't know that I want Stampede. So this hits for 28. They're definitely going to get some damage through. Even if I second wind, I'm only blocking for 14. So I'm taking 2 max HP. That's fine. If I do aggression and 1 second wind, that's also fine, though. And I can go here. And he actually died, which is great for me. Okay, we've got our blood wall here. That's pretty okay with me. I have to master a strategy to even have a chance at playing Clash. Now just uppercut into Spite is surely lethal. I could lethal the back guy since the front guy's not getting through my block. And he's a little more likely to have been defending this turn. He didn't, but he could have been. 1-2 punch uppercut is just lethal, right? No way to get no not yet off at the same time, though. I could instead... he's gonna sack my max HP if I don't do this, so I'm just gonna have to accept that I'm not getting not yet off this turn, or this combat, and just kill. That'll have to do. Headbutt's cool. I don't know how cool, but it's cool. I don't know if it's cool enough to add to my deck here. Same with Bludgeon. Hello! Definitely a master of strategy. Definitely one of these. These kind of suck. Not gonna lie. Give me the Stampede 1-2 punch fully. And then play the Molten Fist, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna play my whole hand. We're clearly not using the Vuln shit this time around. Do that. Tremble, yo dumbass. Blood wall me. And play a couple of those. Why do you have to draw Clash on these turns? Like, why are you obligated to draw Clash at the same time as Ascender's Bane? I'm glad that Stampede still plays that. Battle Trance. Yeah. What you got? Meal ticket, bread. Bread makes me lose 2 energy on turn 1. That hurts so much. That's so ridiculously painful. There's my Dominate, though. That Dominate is a win con for sure. Let me remove a strike. Keep my deck a little smaller. No, I would not like to lose the Dominate I just added to my deck. What are we talking about right now? Yeah, you can lose the Battle Trance, though. I didn't care that much about it. My deck is full enough as it is. We have some card draw. That's not a card that I'm willing to lose more HP for. I do like the whole didn't draw any block turn 1. I'm a really big fan of that. You can go ahead and fuck off with the damage. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting you really hard, brother. Prepare thine booty. Okay. The Clash is not happening, so I guess I'm just gonna hit him. He's angry. He's hitting for 40? I didn't even know you could hit that hard. Do I have lethal here? No. I could second wind to block for... Why the fuck is this guy hitting for 40 on turn 2? Has this guy always hit for... He's not buffed, and I'm not debuffed. Why is he hitting for 40? Since when did you do that, brother? Okay, Dominate clearly wins me this fight, though. Bitch. What in God's name did I just witness? Terra Sunder. That's gotta be a win con as well, right? Alright, we're double resting, because I'm not a fool. This is why we took an easier path in Act 3. Anchor is huge. Double rest. That's silly. Upgrade to random. I don't mind those. Although now I really don't want to take the elite, so I'm probably just going to dodge that. Downgrade 2, upgrade 4, sure. Those 2 down kind of suck. Those 2 up definitely do feel good, though. Create a custom card. Give me a... Give me an attack, maybe? 2 weak, 2 vuln attack? I like that. Another one of those wouldn't hurt. Oh, 4 of you guys this time. Cool. No block turn 1 again. Very cool. Well, I get to at least play everything, yeah. We've got the Akabeko. Maybe we can pick lethal on someone? We got... I mean, this is not actually the real numbers, right? We gotta remove 10 from this. This is 33 plus 15. Ah, yeah, it's still lethal, yeah. Thank you, Anchor. Tear Asunder. Ooh. Now, everyone's attacking turn 2. I'm obviously gonna uppercut here. Spite plus Tear Asunder is 12 plus 9. That is lethal enough. Unfortunately, I will take a shitload of damage. Spite, no amount of upgrading it is going to make it hit harder. Like, it just makes it hit an extra time, right? Which is not worth anything. And I'd rather not take the extra 10. So I am gonna go for this. Like, blocking doesn't make that damage less. Okay. We master here. Break. Break Bully is probably... Yeah, it's definitely lethal on someone. I could also 1-2 punch Break, but I don't really know why I would do that. I think we go Break, Front, Uppercut, 1-2 punch Bully. Right? Because that would be 2 vuln. That would do 11. Vulnerable up to 16 twice. Break front, uppercut back, 1-2 punch Bully. And then we've got lethal next turn. Doesn't really matter what attack you draw, it'll be lethal. Right? Right, fuck all that. Rest mate. Alright, can we beat this fucko with 44 HP and 1 potion? Not a very good one. Let me go ahead and take the bloodletting here. And I think I should probably Burning Pact. Maybe even Blessing of the Forge solely to upgrade Burning Pact. I guess I could just uppercut. It's not, like, bad. Like, I am blocking for most of the damage. I don't need to force it this turn. Slithered Calamity has kind of been decent. I can see it. Okay, that's only 12. So I can't get off Stampede if I actually want to kill him this turn. But well, actually, hold on. Bully plus Stampede, and then whatever card I play is lethal. So, wait, hold on. I could even Blessing of the Forge this turn. Upgrade Tear Asunder, which I... do I care? Not yet. Got him. Cool. Turn 1 done. Now this is the turn that we are best at. Because we have the most... we have really high damage, right? So we can, like, Tremble, Dominate, and then Tear Asunder for a shitload of damage. Or we can Tremble, Dominate, 1-2 punch Mad Science, maybe, would work as well. Tremble, 1-2 punch, Mad Science, Dominate to get the most strength out of it. Yeah, he'll hit us pretty hard, but... Ooh, we actually almost had his ass that turn. Hold on. Well, it doesn't really matter what I play here, yeah. Okay, now here's the important stuff. Let's go armaments, blood wall for sure. And then it doesn't really matter what the rest of it we play is. My next turn's gonna be a little lackluster, but not too bad. Not yet. I did want to draw. I didn't really want to immediately die because he hits for 45. GG. Not enough block. This guy is just a bitch. We almost got through it. That was like an uphill battle from the very, very beginning. The fact that we even made it to Act 3 is honestly amazing. Whew. It's a shame to see Prayer Wheel so late as well. Definitely could have used those extra card rewards early. Which reminds me, what is the wording on that one? Where are you? The Ancient Relics. What is the wording on this? Where the fuck are you? The first 3 card rewards you see. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was the first 3 combats, because I was thinking maybe Prayer Wheel plus this could be good, but I see that's not it. What is this one? Have I never taken that? What the fuck even is that? That I've never taken it. Must not be very good, eh? I haven't taken the fruits. I haven't taken the toasty mittens or the wax relics, and I still don't think I ever will. The horn and the flesh. As far as Darv is concerned, I mean, you don't see Darv very often anyways. There's a few good ones in here that just they're all kind of situational, right? And then a couple event relics that I haven't seen. I'm sure one of them is Wongos or whatever his name is. Okay. That was pretty good work, though. It's a shame we lost that last run, but it was kind of an uphill fight. Damn, nobody is streaming today? Where'd everyone go? Oh well. I guess we aren't going to raid out then, because nobody's live. Thank you guys for stopping by today. I appreciate everyone who's been hanging around. I appreciate everybody who consistently subs and all that as well. All you guys are great. And even if you're just a lurker, you know? What is with connecting to Fire? You see this shit up here? Connecting to Firebot? What are you doing? Connecting to Firebot. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Has that been up there the whole time? Surely not. Firebot. Hey, that fixed it. Nice. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. No need to raid out because, again, nobody's live right now. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Balatro, and maybe we're going to make our way towards that Completionist Plus again. We're kind of just going to play it slow and steady on the Balatro. Hopefully the new update comes out before I finish my Completionist Plus journey, because I don't even fucking know what I'm going to do after that. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.